Well, hello, everyone out there in Tarot Land. This is your girl, Zingaya, the Zen Libran, and welcome to my channel, Journeys with the Narcissist. How are you guys today? Hope everybody's out there looking good, feeling good, acting right, pockets tight, because that's the way we love to rock it over here on Journeys with the Narcissist. Well, of course, y'all, I'm Zen as usual, and I'm here today, guys, to do a general collective reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. It's a catch-22 with the Capricorn. They can be devilish, and they can be structured and disciplined and boss status energy. You know, that's that earth energy, that practical energy. So the Capricorns are, they're going to get the bag. They're going to get that bag, you know what I'm saying? And they are very structured and disciplined to get that done too. But an undescended Capricorn will use all that they have to accomplish the goal that they want to accomplish, but they will tend to use people on the way up the mountain. And Capricorns, you need to be concerned with that because when you use people, it comes back to you. And those same people that you step on going up the mountain are the same people you're going to see again on your way down, and you definitely will come down. Okay? So it's a catch-22 with a Capricorn. It's a compulsive, obsessive energy, but it can be a discipline. It can be a good thing, but then it also can be a bad. It all depends on the mood that this Capricorn is in or the agenda that they have. I want to say that. But this is very structured, disciplined energy. Okay, that's my caps. All right. And of course, I pull from the feminine energy because we need this goddess energy out here to balance off this masculine energy that's damaging, that has damaged the universe. Well, the universe, this planet. Okay. So I let the goddess take center stage here because we are the true natural rulers. So we just need to focus on healing and get ourselves back on the throne so we can return this world back to the way that it was designed to be, and it was ran by a woman. The matriarchal society. That's when we was in our golden age, and Mother Earth wants us to return back. But we need to get rid of this PTSD we have, ladies, because we have been succumbed for so long. All right. So I pull from the goddess energy here. And the feminine energy that I pull from today is Mabokumu. Mabokumu. Somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody wants to be forgiven for something. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. What's going on with my caps? All right. You have a high priest here that wants to apologize to a feminine. They want to be forgiven for dealing with this loud, rambunctious woman that they dealt with. This particular woman has came in between twin flames. See, she's sitting in between those twins. This is a loud, karmic woman that this high priest let come between him and his high priestess. Okay, these are two people that are chosen. These are two people that are connected spiritually, and they were to come here on this realm and do something magnificent to help uplift humanity. But this high priest let this particular loud woman that he don't want to be with anymore, that he kicked her out, or they're not in where, he kicked her out of where she lives, or she's not living there anymore. But yeah, he allowed this woman to come in between him and his twin. Look at her, she's sitting there. And he wants to be forgiven for this, okay? And he wants to contact this feminine And he feels by asking for her forgiveness, he hopes that it will open a pathway for this connection to be restored. Okay? Yeah. He wants to be forgiven and he hopes that it will be restored. The connection will be restored. Because this is a very spiritual connection. This is something that was designed in the heavens. Um, these two people were. They're kindred souls. They're born with the same soul. That's why he wants to have a soul forgiveness. You know, this particular person is connected to this group, this organization of people, this coven that he's connected to in some particular type of way. Um, he's married into this coven, this community of people, this organization, whatever. He married into that. So he's married to this particular woman that he let come between him and his twin. Okay, he married this particular feminine, um, but now he wants to be forgiven for her. He's done with her. He's split with her actually, and he wants to be forgiven for the choice that he has made. This particular woman that he was with, she's something else. She's been putting drugs in his masculine's food and drink without his knowledge. She's been altering his state of perception. You know, she's something else. This person is something else. She's confused. She has lack of focus. She lives in a dream world. I mean, she has muddled thinking. And she's over here drugging this high priest to, putting stuff in his food and his drink without his knowledge to alter his state of mind, to alter the way that he sees her, you know. So she fooled him actually in order to get into this relationship because he was under a spell. He was under a drug that was altering his state of perception. So the way that he perceived her is really not the way that she is. Actually, she's a harlot. She's a witch. She's a demon. Okay? Um, and now she's sitting over there. She's sitting over there and she's fearful now. She's fearful now that she's going to go to jail for putting these drugs and stuff in this man's food. He must have found out and want to press charges on her ass, or he became sick from it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. She's fearful now. Yeah, this is a compulsive person. You know what I'm saying? See, that's that Capricorn energy. You know what I'm saying? She's anal retentive. She's stubborn. She has no joy in her life. You know what I'm saying? And she's over there putting stuff in his food and his drink. So I would recommend this high priest don't eat nothing. This is around the holiday time. This is Thanksgiving time. So don't eat nothing that this particular woman cooks. You know what I'm saying? But how can you not eat nothing that your wife cooks? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he needs to watch himself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's connected to this person. He married into this community. And now she's scared that she's going to be in jail. She must have got caught for putting stuff in this person's food. I mean, my goodness. I mean, are you serious? This is somebody that he lives with. This is somebody that he has a foundation with, that he stays with. And she's over here drugging this man. She done drugged this man to get him into this relationship, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know? I tell you. She's confusing him to keep him confused, and he wants to be forgiven for even dealing with this particular person. So he must have found out what she did. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be forgiven and he wants this connection with this feminine here. But she knows this masculine doesn't do it for her. See, this feminine has gifts and talents locked inside of her. And all she needs to unlock these things is love. Okay? She's a giver. And she gives to a lot of people, but she doesn't have people giving to her emotionally. So that's the only thing in her life that she lacks. She has everything else except emotions, love from, the significant other. And she knows that being with this particular masculine, that she will never be able to unlock her gifts, because he doesn't nourish her, he doesn't feed her soul, he doesn't show her any love or affection. So she will never reach, unlock her talents and her gifts dealing with this masculine, because he doesn't do it for her. And she knows this. She knows that this is not the time. And plus, he's a narcissist. He's a straight up narcissist. And she knows this is not the time for someone to come and try to take lead in her life. You know what I'm saying? This is a time for her to make her own decisions about what she's going to do and who she's going to have in her energy, because she's coming into prosperity. She's having a new beginning. And her ancestors are giving her an inheritance that they've been wanting to give her for the longest time. And now it's coming to her. They're honoring her with this. Prosperity is beginning for her in her life. She's she knows that this masculine is married, okay, and but this masculine wants her attention, although he's married. But she's totally emotionally withdrawn from this masculine, because she knows she's not going to let him take the lead in her life. And that's the only way that he will be in a relationship with somebody is if he's in control. She knows he has a family over there. They could have 2 children. Okay. So she's going no hard from this masculine. You know what I'm saying? She has inner wisdom about him, and she uses her tuition, so she knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And she knows that he's not the one for her, but he wants to be forgiven. Um, and he's broken up with this particular woman that he's with. He must have moved out the house or something, and he found out that she was poisoning him, putting drugs in his food and his drink to alter his state of perception. You know what I'm saying? To keep him hooked and attached to her. you know. So he knows what the deal is now. He knows that she's a piece of shit, that she ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? She a joyless person. She ain't got no joy in her life. And he knows that she ain't no good for what she's been doing. And he wants to be forgiven from his twin for allowing this harlot to come between uh, their connection, you know? And he's hoping that by him asking for her forgiveness, that this will open a new chapter for them, you know. But he's ended the chapter with this particular woman that he was married to. I don't know if they got a divorce or whatever, but they're not living together or whatever. He's emotionally not there, but he's totally ended it with her. And he wants to be forgiven by his twin. All right. Okay. Let's see what the universe has to say about what's going on for my Capricorns out here. All right. What does the universe have to say about what's going on out here in the ethers for my Capricorn? Yeah, he's connected to this community. It's like a spiritual. I want to say spiritual community, but I'm not feeling that they work on the light side of spirituality. They work so much more on the dark side. It's like a coven, like, yeah. And she's poisoning my boy. I mean, that's crazy. Taking his free will, you know, made him love her, you know. I tell you about people doing that. You're gonna reap what you sow doing that. You're taking people's free will. That's slavery, you know, just for your own physical or material gain. That's what you don't do. But this is what this feminine did, because he doesn't want to be with her. She doesn't want him to see her the way she really is. That's why she was drugging him. I mean, my goodness. See, that's why I don't eat everybody cooking. And I don't sit down and eat with everybody. Eating with somebody is a sacred thing. I don't let everybody put their boots under my kitchen table. You know what I'm saying? I don't invite everybody to dinner. And I don't eat with everybody. That's a spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean no harm, but no thank you. You know what I'm saying? You be offended all you want to. You be offended while I'm living. I could give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We have somebody strong here. Somebody probably could be controlling. But you have somebody that's standing in power and the strength. All right. All right. Let's take a look. Let me take a look at the cards, guys, and get the downloads from the universe, and I will come back and break the message down on what the universe has going on for my Capricorns. Give me a few seconds, guys. All right, guys. We have this high priest here. He did let this particular woman come in between him and his twin. And he actually, like I said, he's married to this particular person. They got two kids and a dog. They stay together. You know what I'm saying? And this particular person that he's married to, she's a young water sign. Could be Pisces. Could be Pisces or have it highly aspected in her chart. And she is a person that likes to just fuck all the time. That's all she does. She could have a sex addiction, but she loves it. She loves it. She'll screw all day if she could. Yeah, she'll screw all day if she could. And this is how she's got this masculine because of her sexual appetite. Okay. Yeah. This masculine hid his feelings for this feminine, for his twin. He hid his feelings for his twin, and now he's in his feelings. You know, because he wants to reconcile with her. He wants to get this connection started. And he's out here pretending to be somebody that he's not. He's out here at the clubs drinking a lot, spending money on drinks, trying to act like he Big Daddy Woo. You know what I'm saying? Drinking his problems away. You know what I'm saying? Acting like he the man when in actuality he's hurting because he wants to be with his twin. And he's hiding his feelings. He's hiding it. You know what I'm saying? He's hiding that he actually loves her. Okay. But he's in this connection with this young Pisces. She's very intuitive also. But she's very manipulative also, you know. And he doesn't want to be with her no more. He's willing and he's ready to he's ready to be a fool and take a chance on a relationship between him and his twin, which would have been the right path for him to go in the first place. And he's mad because he loves her. He loves his twin. He loves his twin. Um, this person is focused on his money right now. He's moving toward dealing with his money. He wants to come into this feminine's life and sex up. You know what I'm saying? But he's non-committal. His intentions start off good. You know what I'm saying? But when that lust shows up, I mean, he intends to be good in a relationship. Don't get me wrong. He's tried in all his relationships. You know what I'm saying? To be committed. But then, that lust come up and he can't help it. He just got to go and get something new and hit something different. You know what I'm saying? Um, and he wants to screw the mess out of this divine feminine. He wants her sex so bad. He's craving her so bad. It's ridiculous. And that's why he's drinking a lot. Because he loves this divine feminine and he wants to make love to her. But he was so manipulative to her in the past, so she moved along. And now she's moving toward, she's worked on her money. She's been working on her stability. You know what I'm saying? She's been putting a lot of effort and energy into her stability, and she's just waiting for the fruits of her labor to pay off. And it's getting ready to pay off because the universe is finna honor her with that blessing. She's gonna have new business and money opportunities. You know what I'm saying? She's working on something that's gonna pay off for her. You know, and this masculine hates that he put this connection on the back burner and was out here in this community having sex with all these women, partying and drinking and stuff, you know, and all the while, um, this divine feminine has been keeping her head down working, you know, and now he wants to invest in her, you know what I'm saying? But he's been exposed that he has a lover. You know, he's been exposed that he has a lover. This feminine knows that he's married. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing that she can do with him. You know what I'm saying? He needs to get out of his marriage, you know. But I'm feeling this kind of hard because I'm feeling a little wickedness over here from this community. hmm Yeah, from this young Piscean. Yeah, that has just that's all about sex. You know. Yeah, he wants to apologize to this feminine about this karmic that he's dealing with, that he's married to, that he has these children with, that he lives with, and hoping with this apology that he could open the door. It's up to you, fam, if you want to deal with this particular person or not. If you ask me, the past is a past for a reason. This particular person lied to you and didn't tell you that he was married. He was trying to deal with you, knowing that he was married. You know, but you figured it out because your ancestors and spirit guides told you. He didn't tell you. So this person is steady deceptive and non-committal. You know, I would just say keep moving forward. Don't go back to the manipulation and the deception. I mean, you got a lot going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? You finna have new business opportunities, new um, contacts and networking, and new money coming into your life. Um, just keep using your intuition. You know what I'm saying? Consult that inner guidance because you're totally awake. You're totally awake because you're keeping your heart guarded. You kept your heart guarded from this person because you know he has a family, but he's still out here trying to be with you. You know that's crazy, and he's mad. He's mad. He's mad at this. He's happen to be mad at this Pisces because she's not the divine feminine. She's not the blessing, and he really regrets being with her and partying and having these threesomes and leaving this connection on the back burner and going over there with her. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all about sex. I mean, she just allowed anything in that bed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she turned him out. That's what she did. She turned him out. She turned him. She turned him out. Turned him on and turned him away from his twin. So he basically flushed his destiny down the toilet. What he was supposed to come here and do. You know, of because of sex, lust. You know, that's a shame. Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad? That's why men can't run nothing because they're susceptible to that. See, women aren't. Men are. They're very lustful. You know, and that actually that's their downfall to us. That's how we control them with lust. You know, that's why they can't control anything. They're not supposed to be because a woman is always going to come and turn their head. Always. You can't beat a woman. So how can you rule a woman? I mean, everything is backwards now. You got the wrong ruler on the throne, which is the masculine. The feminine is supposed to be the ruler. They have too many faults. Too many. Too many things that they need to be worked out. You know, bugs they need to be worked out because they're dysfunctional. A man is only a dysfunction. He's a dysfunctional female. That's exactly what he is. All right. But we got to practice self-love, ladies, because we got to get back on this throne. And if being with this person is not loving yourself, then that's not a path that you want to take. It's not a path that you want to take at all. You know? Let me get a couple cards here on this. Let me get a couple cards on this right here. Yeah, this is not a path you want to take at all. Alright. Let's see what we pulling here. Squeeze. Somebody wants to come and squeeze you and hug all on you and stuff. Yeah, he misses you. Of course. You his better half. Okay? He misses you. Yeah. You know, he misses you. Of course. He wants to squeeze on you. Of course. Yeah. He wants to squeeze you. He wants to hug you. You know what I'm saying? But the divine is telling the feminine, spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. And this person is ridiculous because they're trying to be in a relationship with you and they're actually in a relationship with someone else. They have a whole family. And not to mention that they're attached to this spiritual community over here, these people that does dark magic, this coven over here, you know what I'm saying? His wife is probably the leader of this coven, okay? So don't spend your time on someone, you spend your time on someone worth it, you know what I'm saying? Don't waste it on ridiculousness, and it's ridiculousness if you deal with this masculine because he's already married and with a family. He's married to somebody that's over there poisoning his ass, putting stuff in his food and in his drink. I mean, it's just crazy, but that's what he chose. You know, he chose to be with this Karmic. And Divine is telling him, you giving away your power. You gave away your power, sweetheart, when you did this with this Karmic. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You gave away your power. Yeah. You gave away your power, sweetheart. And now what you need to do, Spirit wants you to, masculine Spirit wants you to drop your fucking ego. Drop your fucking ego, because this is the only way you're going to get through this situation, is if you drop your ego. All right? All right. Well, this is what I have for my Capricorns, guys. If you feel anybody could benefit from this reading, please send it to them. I say the past is a past for a reason, ladies. You moved away from the manipulation and deception, so why go back? You know, you took that energy, that hurt and that pain, and you channeled it. And you channeled it into something great. You know, new opportunities for you. You know what I'm saying? So why go back? You know, this is what you used that hurt for. And this is what you've accomplished, so why go back? But this masculine, he is obsessed. He is obsessed with this feminine. That's this Capricorn energy out here. But spend your time on someone worth it, sweetheart. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. And this masculine is a ridiculousness because he gave up his power when he let this particular woman come between him and his twin. When he attached himself to this community, to a woman that's poisoning him, putting stuff in his food and in his drink, trying to confuse him, altering his state of mind. I mean, something's not right in his masculine head because this woman is poisoning him. It's a shame. Look what he hooked up with. Look who he left his twin for. I mean, he went from sugar to shit, didn't he? All right, guys. All right, guys. This is what I have for my Capricorn. I hope this was beneficial to somebody. And as I always end it, know thyself, know thyself, know thyself. Until our next reading, guys. I love you all. Bye bye.